All right, everybody, welcome back to Aman's Unfiltered. So far, you've listened to a few episodes on the wedding edition, and this time we are going to talk to the people who create the bride and groom's dream outfit or not so dream outfit. We don't know. We're going to find out today. I have three lovely ladies with me, and I'm going to pass the mic to each one of them and let them introduce themselves. So let's start with you, Pan.
Hi, I'm Archana Kogar and I'm a co-owner of Shagun Designer Store. This year we celebrate our 25th anniversary
Ooh,
in the industry.
silver. Congrats.
Thank you so much. Looking
Okay.
forward to many more and thank you for the support from everyone. That's why we're here today, 25
Yes.
years.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Sumeda?
Hi, so I'm Sumela Sehgal from Sumela Sehgal Design. I've joined Shagun and the team for almost 10 years now. So yeah, it's been 10 years.
It's been that long?
Yeah, I was actually just calculating today. I'm like, oh my god, how long has it been? So it's been 10 years.
You were doing your homework for this.
Yeah, I really was.
Pretty much.
Trying to prepare myself. But yeah, so 10 years. I finished design school at London College of Fashion.
Amazing.
And I was like, okay, I've always enjoyed seeing Mom and Masi work and in
Yeah.
the industry. And I knew I always wanted to get involved in the business. So once I graduated, I started my own label. And then now I'm also helping as part of the Shagun team, consulting brides and the families and the grooms and everyone
Okay.
who comes by.
So at least you have a legacy to pass down and it'll be alive.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Amazing.
And now we can take a holiday having her around.
Yes,
Even I
your
wanna
pina
go on a holiday
coladas.
here.
I always say
Okay, Poonam.
Hi, I'm Poonam Manchanda. I'm the co-founder of Ada Bangkok, and it's been 6 years now to Ada. And we also started our journey, my partner Vandana and I, we started our journey with doing exhibitions and hosting designers. And I was very far from fashion. Nobody in my family had anything to do with fashion. And it all started very gradually for me after my wedding. And I guess people liked what I wore. They started asking me. And I guess it just took on from there. Then, from something I wasn't interested in, became not just a passion,
Yeah.
but also my work.
Yeah.
And today I enjoy it. I love talking to people. I love giving them tips. And yeah, and thank you to all the support from our community in Bangkok. You know, it's a very small knit community, and so it makes it even more fun.
I'm a good advocate and I'm a good witness to that. I've stolen so many of her outfits. I'm like, you have to order me this exact one. So the last time she came to my house wearing this outfit, and I'm like, I'm gonna wear that in the next. Remember, I wore it for. Okay, great. So my first questions to you guys. So I'll just name whoever, okay, and then you just answer. Then you take turns. If you guys have any opinions, or like a different opinion, like feel free to jump in. Okay, okay. I have a rule on my podcast. The more unfiltered you can get, the better. Like give me like good shit on my show. Okay. But we don't
We're not in
reveal.
that society where we can give you good shit.
Yes.
That's the thing.
I am
It's
trying
very
to
difficult.
It's very difficult.
no,
to
no,
give
we're
you
here
good
to
shit.
change that. We're here to change that.
Okay.
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 Just don't take people's names. Like,
Yeah, for sure,
But
yeah.
please give me.
That would be the end of us.
no, no, end of me. Forget end of you. All right. So, Puram, what's the
Yes.
first thing you ask a couple when they walk in to design their wedding attire?
So the first thing I always ask them, when are they getting married?
Yeah.
Because we go by the seasons in India.
Yeah.
So first question is when? How much time do we have? So then the first thing that runs in your head, okay, who are the designers who we can work with?
Yeah.
Who will give us in such a, in the short span of time? Do we have time?
Yeah.
Then we gradually get into them, what kind of wedding they're doing, where are they doing it, what do they have in mind. I try to get to know the clients first,
Yeah.
because some clients want to go all out. Some are like, oh, we're only going to wear it one time. So
Yeah,
you have
'cause-
to understand this whole background with the client first.
And I'm sure budget he plays like a huge role.
No, that is
also,
definitely
yeah.
comes in the picture, but a
Yeah.
bit later. I mean, you don't want to be so upfront about the whole
Yeah.
money aspect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You wanna make your client comfortable. You wanna ask them first, what are
Yeah.
they looking for? Because today's trend, everybody comes in, at least 95%, I think, of the bride and groom have sort of done their research.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Very
have an
rare
idea.
you are going to find somebody who's empty.
Pinterest ready.
No, because of Instagram. Nowadays,
That's what I'm
everything-
saying,
everything is
Pinterest
out
ready.
there.
But you
Everything is
also
out-
want to show the personality of the bride and groom.
Yeah, you want to
don't
get to
wanna
know
it
them a
hidden.
little.
Yeah.
You want to get to know them a little bit so you can suggest them.
Mm.
And I always ask if they have anything in mind. Have they
Yeah.
seen something?
Yeah. But sometimes when they come to our store and we do a consultation with them, they come in with like lists, like, okay, I want to be this, and then when we start talking to them, they're like, oh crap, like,
Yeah.
you've
I wasn't
confused
ready
me.
for
like,
that.
We have
now
actually
we've
changed.
changed.
We've
you know,
changed
like-
somebody's mindset
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
going just cliche, like going just
Cliche.
cliche. It was like,
Yeah.
you know what? There's another way down. Why
Yeah.
don't you look at this? I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I've never even realized that this could be one of the
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
And that's where we start coming in.
But that
Interesting.
also happens like when you have to like get to know the client a bit
Yeah.
to see to what extent
Exactly.
what extent are they open to your suggestions, you know?
Yeah.
Because some brides just come in and they're like, I want this, and there is no room for even
Yeah.
like I've had that bride very recently.
Okay.
She went to India. She already tried the outfit, and I asked her. I was like, "When you were there, why didn't you just pick it up?" And she was like, "Oh, I didn't want to like hassle, going back and forth. I just thought I just wanted to try." So people go there just to feel the fabric.
Yes.
But the process that comes with it afterwards is what they
know
don't want
can trust
to.
all of us too.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the process they don't want to go through.
Yeah. Because working with India is very difficult. You know
Oh,
how
I
it is.
can imagine.
No, I can really
but
go
I
back and
must-
forth.
I can counter that,
Yeah.
but I think it's because of 25 years, I have seen the
Yeah.
growth in
Yeah.
India and the
Yeah.
work structure.
Yeah.
I must say it's gotten so much better. They've become so professional.
They actually
They've
have-
streamlined it a
become
lot.
Very,
Yeah.
very good. Yes, initially when we had started, it was
I can
difficult.
imagine, yeah.
How many
what
phone
I
calls
was-
to follow
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
What I'm
Now-
trying to say is
Yeah.
that, like, for people who are not used to India
Yeah.
and the culture and the
Correct.
talking and the coordination, then it becomes very difficult.
Like I
and
have my
overwhelming.
nephew. He's getting married next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, Masi, I'm not going to India. I don't understand
Yeah.
India. You're going to do everything.
Everything.
I
Yeah.
said, yes, I will make sure I style you different every day. And that's where we come along. I think styling them and getting them the
Yeah.
right look
Yeah.
and their personality, you have to see how they are.
Yeah.
If they are, enough
Some of them are
fun
eccentrics.
enough
They
to
can
go
play
and
with colors.
Yeah, experiment with colors, with styles, with
Yeah.
cuts. We take it on from there.
You know, surprisingly, you said that about India evolving because I had a friend designer came. We did a pop up with Ada, right? And he was telling me because I've known him from before I was even married. And then he was like, Aman, it's not like before anymore. Like, the Master Gs, the guys who sew the clothes and stuff. Before they were like, Hanji, we'll work with the timeline. And if the clients want it earlier, we have to hurry it up. But now the amount of nakre, like, my Master Gs show me and things like that. They're like, oh, if your client's not happy with our speed, we're leaving. Because like suddenly they understand the value of their workmanship.
Yeah.
So he's like, it's
interesting,
become like
yeah.
that in India. So for me to hear it directly from him, it was like, oh,
True.
wow.
It's true, but I think they've evolved for much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I've touched wood, I've never ever had anyone like delivering me late. Maybe because we're also on top of it.
Yeah.
You
We're
have
really
to be on
we're
top of
really
it.
on top of it. Like,
But I
we
can
start
imagine,
following up
yeah.
much way before,
Yeah.
so that we don't make the client get nervous.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very
Especially brides and
important.
groom.
Yeah.
We want them to be as relaxed as possible.
Bring the stress on us, right?
No, but I also imagine,
that's part of our
Archana,
job.
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
started 25, there was no WhatsApp calls to even, you would have had to use international calling cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There
I
was no
thought-
BBM, there was no
Now
WhatsApp.
that you come back to that,
Because you
I
mentioned
actually-
25 years, right?
Oh my God,
You
that's
used to make
such an
calls. And our bills used to be
interesting.
a lot.
Yeah.
Because you have to make direct calls.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would charge the client. Like, this is my phone bill. Like, what
Yeah.
nonsense.
So that's what I'm saying. They've streamlined it a lot. At
But
least.
actually, at that time also, it's very different. It never grew till what it is today.
Yeah.
They also never. See, I'll be very frank. We started designer clothes. When we started designer clothes, people never understood. Okay, it's just a simple, beautiful cut. The work could be minimal. Why is it priced so much? It took us time to explain that it's just not about having too much work. It's the cut, it's the fabric, it's a lot to do, the designing. That's what they create, and that's
Yeah.
what you're paying for.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not always
You
that.
want your outfit to last a
Correct.
few years and be able to wear
Yeah.
it. Even after 10 years down the line, you can still bring it out and wear
I
it.
have clients coming to me.
Yeah.
And you remember I bought this from you like 7 years ago. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But so that's
You
a good
came to me
feeling.
the other day. Remember, I bought this from you, and I'm like, oh, okay. Which one was it?
We get
Yeah.
that quite often.
Yeah.
So, like, besides designing the brides, I'm sure you do the grooms as
Yes,
well.
yes.
You've started doing the grooms and
Yes.
as well. So, like, do they always coordinate their looks, or they prefer like separate journeys in terms of the entire?
I think they go with the bride. They make the bride choose
It's
first.
always the bride first.
Really?
She's always the
Yeah,
most
for us.
For
important
us,
one.
it's always the bride. They're like, okay, whatever she chooses first. And
Yeah.
then we also make sure that they don't matchy because that matchy
Yeah.
thing is out.
Out of
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
out. Go with different colors, play with the different palettes. But it has to, look good.
I mean, yeah, it has to sing. It has to
Yeah.
look nice in the photos and the
Correct.
whole look,
Yeah.
and,
Correct.
with your decor and everything. But yeah, it shouldn't be complete.
I've not
total
really
match.
had that kind of a thing.
Okay.
For me, mostly it's been like grooms have just come in and they're like, just give me like 10 options.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just
They're
going to
so
choose.
easier.
They are much.
I'm
They are
sure.
easier to
So
work with.
easy.
I love men clients.
I
they
lo-
know
yeah.
what they want, that's it, and they're done.
And then even when it comes to the price point and all, it's much easier for them to. They understand because they
Yeah.
know they can wear this
Yeah.
many times.
Correct.
With brides, it's also the trendy stuff, how heavy the outfit is,
Yeah.
when can they repeat, whose occasion can they
But
repeat.
we've also really incorporated and tried in a way where, okay, think about this. You can mix and match it later. We can get you another lehenga. Let's
So I always
try.
tell my brides that, okay, you take this heavy lehenga tomorrow, 2 years down the lane, change the blouse,
Yeah.
wear the dupatta differently, lessen the jewelry,
Yes.
change your hairstyle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
minimize the makeup. But it's become a common sense
But I
now.
always
feel.
tell my
I
bride,
think everyone's become very intelligent.
Yes.
And that has also, I think that also has a pro and con to it
Yeah.
because they have made the work a lot easier for us. In a way, that is the pro thing to it because we don't have to say much. And also the con thing is that because it's become so easy, you don't really get to connect with them like before.
Yeah.
talking about connecting,
Yeah.
I think I feel bad when I'm done with the bride and groom. Like, we actually
Top
tell
blower.
no, we already
Yeah.
tell them we've actually worked 6 to 8 months. When we
Yeah.
start 6 to 8 months before.
Yeah.
And then, along the line, the day we deliver and we say
It's
goodbye to
done.
them, we
Yeah.
actually feel bad and we tell them, please come.
Yeah, we
Drop
miss
by
them.
for a cup of
Yeah.
tea or just
Yeah.
say hi.
You know-
it's a good relationship.
When I did the episode with Neha and all for the planners, right? Neha said a very interesting thing. She's like, every time I, go into it with my clients, she's like, we're in a relationship. So it's like, consider me as your boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's like a short
agree
term.
with
I think that is a
I
bit
agree with her.
Yeah. So she's like, we need to be as open as we can with each other. So I think she defined that the whole thing like really on point.
It's a whole journey
It's-
you are
yeah.
doing together. There's a lot of ups and downs, and there's always like a whole process of like from deciding the outfit
Yeah.
till like actually till the fitting day until you take the outfit and you leave the store.
Yeah.
But even after leaving the store, if you've delivered it before time, then they will still come back
Yeah.
because brides tend to lose
Yeah, no,
weight,
that's what I meant.
and
yeah.
then they come back again.
No, but that's what I tell
That's what-
them.
yeah.
That's what we tell them. When are you wearing this?
Yeah,
Two
that's
weeks,
a very big
2 weeks before your
please
wedding.
come.
I'm
do
getting the
try,
side eye
We
from-
will do your
Yeah.
whole fitting once again.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
we do that all
that's
the
very
time.
important. Yeah,
I'm like getting the side eye from Poonam. She's like,
because every time
Yes,
somebody
hello.
buys,
hello.
no, because every time somebody buys, I always tell them that 2 weeks prior to
Yes.
it,
Yeah.
wear it. Even if we've delivered it a month in advance,
Correct.
we'll tell them that 2 weeks before, please wear it because brides tend to lose weight for many reasons,
Oh,
obvious
always,
reasons.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've recently been,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
how it feels like, and you do lose weight.
Mm.
So we always tell them, try it on, don't keep it like this, hang it like this, keep it properly. So all of those things are also still there.
Yeah.
And then once the wedding is over, we are like, please can we post your
But you
photo?
know, what the funny point is that okay, there's bridal clothes, okay, you try.
Yeah.
But they worry in Daj clothes, so we tell them please do not touch. Because as experience,
Yes.
everybody's
Yeah, always.
having a beautiful time.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
And then-
experienced it myself 3 years
yes,
ago.
exactly.
And
Got to
I'm
go
still
for
adjusting my outfits.
adjusting
Yeah.
up. Oh, but yeah, it's gone. I'm tight. I can't fit into it anymore. So we tell them, worry when you have a function. Come,
Then you
then
come.
we
Then you
try
come.
again.
Yeah, then
and
you
then we
come.
are always here to help.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I mean, obviously, if it's bought from us, you
Yeah,
know, we'll
yeah.
be happy to help it
Yeah.
because there's no point altering 21 outfits at the same time
No.
because you don't
But
even know when you're going to wear it.
21, I don't think we suggest
People do
brides
it
to do
and-
21
No,
No, I mean,
anymore.
like you said, Daj and
Anymore.
Bari, right?
Yeah,
Like
but
together.
Bari now also, I have come to a point that we suggest our brides,
Yeah.
even it's Sardar,
Yeah.
Hindus, whoever, please, nowadays there's nothing about taking 21, 11, 31. Those was my generation.
Yeah,
You're
mine
always
also.
gonna want something
Something
new.
new.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
said, you know what, take enough for the wedding that is coming, that you know that you're going to wear. And
Yeah.
eventually buy gradually because you
Buy
will be
as you
tempted
go.
Yes.
when you see new stuff
Tie.
out. And that's really worked, and I think they're really happy with that.
Yeah, because I remember 2011, I think it's like that generation also. And I'm like, whatever I got, I never wore half of it.
Till today, my wedding sari, I'm married 28 years. I've not touched a few saris.
Yeah.
Where to go far? Because
Yeah.
when I look at them, I'm like, no, I don't think I want to wear them. No.
Okay. So, what are the current wedding trends you're loving right now? Sumedha?
Current wedding trends, I feel like a lot of people have moved towards wearing saris now. Like,
Yeah.
I love wearing a sari now. Before, I'd be like, when I was younger, I'd be like, oh my god, wearing a sari, why do I feel I'm much older? I'm more mature to wear a sari. But now, like, okay, actually, I'm 31 now. I can't be considered as a young kid anymore.
Yeah.
I've reached that past the 30 mark. But I think that sari trend, even on young girls, is really popular and in trend.
Yeah.
And obviously now, what material that's super in is the Banarsi organza. You see that everywhere. Manish, Sabya, everyone is making, and that's truly, it's like traditional.
Yeah.
Yet people are doing it in modern ways into like proper, like saris and like just Banarsi organza, just plain lehengas, a small
Saris make you look
top.
the sexiest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just picked up a sari
yeah.
myself. Like, I can't wait to wear it also. Super
make you
sexy.
sexy.
I feel like nowadays everything is in trend.
Yeah.
That's
Like
fair, yeah.
people walk into my store and they'll be like, "Oh, is dhoti still in? Oh, is anarkali still in?" But if you look at Instagram and you look at the celebrities who everybody looks up to for the latest trends, because that's who the designers target first, right? I've seen the last 6 months, everyone's wearing everything. I mean, recently you see even like I can't get the Janvi Kapoor wore a beautiful anarkali. It's
Yeah.
back again.
It is back,
Chicken
yes.
anarkali. They're wearing saris and fish cut is back. I think you
Yeah.
wore something at your wedding.
Yes, I wore a fish cut.
You want something,
Yes.
right? So if you ask me today, wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And every color for any party.
That I agree. There
There
should
is
be a
no.
color, yes.
I would love to don an ivory color at a mehendi. Why not?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the traditional
It
yellow.
doesn't have to be. And any color will go
So
now.
why are people so fixated? Like, for a Mendi function, it has to be either green, yellow, orange, or, things like that. Like,
I think that's just been part of the tradition because
Yeah.
Mehendi's always been
And
haldi,
I
right?
think we Indians
Yeah.
are very
Say
colorful.
colourful.
And our Indian weddings, Punjabi weddings, we are colorful.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of
But
that.
I would love to see someone wear purple at a healthy function. I'm like, like
look-
I
everybody.
always-
Yeah, that would look really
The
great.
thing is that I always tell my clients that wear bright color, wear whatever you want, but then they come
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, Poonam, we have a theme." Then we also get stuck. Then we also have
It's
to
this
look in
theme.
Themes,
the
yeah.
themes. The
Themes
themes
have
are what.
become the biggest issue at the moment.
I
Yeah,
don't like-
and then you get,
yeah.
like, oh, and then they say so many shades of orange, but it has to be floral on top of that. So then you go orange, that the shades of the sunset.
Yeah.
That's another thing. And so all these things, they make it a bit constrained for
Yeah.
people to go out of the box to wear clothes. But it also becomes a challenge for us, which is also more fun.
I
So
love
you
I
see,
love
I
working in
love-
pressure.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
it's
me
gives me
too.
tremendous joy.
Yeah.
Like when I'm not pressured, I feel I asked Sumedha and I asked Ritu, okay, why are we not pressured? Like, we need
Yeah.
to feel
Yeah.
that pressure gives us the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's so important to have. And every day we come to the store with so many different ideas. And sometimes at midnight I get a message. We message it on our chat. Have this idea. I'm just putting it up now because in the morning if I get up I'll forget.
I'll forget. Yeah.
Because we're so driven to what we do.
I've literally had dreams.
Yeah.
I've
my
woken up
God.
and I've literally had a dream about how this person's outfit is gonna be, or like this person's come into my head and been like, okay, I want this outfit. It's crazy. I sleep and I'm dreaming about my I want some rest and peace.
Oh my
But no.
God.
And we actually have a good laugh. The next
Yeah.
morning we're like, I dreamt of this. I'm like, oh.
Okay, now tell me one trend that you secretly hate.
One trend that I secretly hate.
I know hate's a very strong
Yeah.
word, but like dislike.
For sure, themes.
Okay.
Theme is the
we-
biggest trend
Yeah.
that gets us
I
very
agree.
fixated.
I agree with you
Me
completely.
too.
I don't.
Why is there a theme?
Yeah.
I mean, firstly, you are stressing out the people you are calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
And I
sometimes-
get that all the time.
Not only that, hor paise ujaro
Yeah.
for the guests. I
like
have
that.
to
I
do
don't mind
this. I
spending.
have
That
to do
spending is
that.
good for us.
Yeah,
People
I
should
mean,
come
yeah.
and
Yes,
spend.
please spend.
Please spend.
Honestly, but you have people in a wedding where they don't want to spend, right?
And you
And
respect that.
and you respect that, and you're just part of the guest. But then if you're one of those guests who fall into that category where I have to follow a
Yeah.
theme,
Yeah.
that means I have to buy all new outfits for
Yeah.
everyday function, and I'm like, yeah, paise ujaro, and they might not want to, but then you have this thing where they're obligated to and stuff,
Yeah.
and
I mean, you
Yeah.
unless until you're not a close family member, I think
Yeah.
you can still get away with
Get-
it.
yeah.
That's what I do tell my clients that don't stress. In fact, we tell them, remember you had this from us. Why don't you rewear it? It's not every time it's about selling. It's also it's also sometimes you have a
Yeah.
relationship with the client. We tell them, oh, remember you brought this last year from us. It's so workable. Just
Yeah.
go ahead and
Yeah,
wear it
yeah.
again.
I'm a fan of repeating outfits.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think I
please
respect that as
do.
well. I respect, and you
Yeah.
should repeat. Why not? Designer clothes are not cheap.
Yeah.
To be very frankly, they're not cheap.
They're not cheap.
And with years, they are getting even more pricier.
Yeah, my
Yes.
husband hates me up with that. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, we buy Western outfits with this, but why are you spending so much on Indian outfits? Like, it's different.
It's totally different, and it's become very pricey.
It's too pricey. Yeah. Okay, I don't want the same answer. Like same
Okay.
answer, theme.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is there anything else you guys can think about?
About what? You mean you actually want what
Something
I'm
like
not
the
liking, right?
trend.
About the theme? About, sorry,
Like
can you...
what's the one trend that you think you dislike or hate that you can do without in fashion for weddings?
I'm
For
really
me,
for the
for me, it's
team.
the theme.
Now that you said it, I'm like, I can't think anything else
Yeah,
besides the
it's
theme.
Yeah, I think
This is the only thing that annoys us.
Yeah.
Because sometimes what we have in the store, we want to sell that as well as
Yeah.
retailers.
Yeah, correct.
From
No,
a
there's
business point
also-
of view, but we
Yeah.
also do want to keep the client happy.
Yeah.
But then, and then,
I mean,
okay, I don't think that falls in the category. I don't
Whatever,
know.
whatever's in your mind. Tell me.
Not really anything. I
Okay.
think themes is the only thing that just, I think, constrains us from giving more
Yeah,
ideas.
yeah.
You know, because like she said, like you said, why don't people wear purple?
Yeah.
And if I want to suggest someone to wear a purple and then it doesn't fall into the theme and then,
I'll also tell you why it's also the theme is because sometimes you're getting married in June, July, which is summer.
Mm.
yeah,
And
there you
sometimes
go.
they come with colors. I want dark colors. But in India, they go it's seasonal with colors.
Yes.
When it comes to October down to November, the darker colors are in.
And the velvets and the fabric changes.
Where am I
Yeah,
going
'cause
to get a
winter,
darker
yeah.
color at a theme in
Yeah.
a summertime?
Yeah,
So it becomes very difficult to get them something what they want.
yeah.
I think
Yeah, I agree with Archana. That's a very good point. Because we have to, designers follow what's happening in India because India is the biggest market, right?
Correct.
So they go by season. So like she said, if the wedding is next year in June, July and you're coming to us in October this year, we can't really show you lookbooks
Yeah,
of the
'cause-
latest
Yeah.
seasons. So this we have to work with the designers in India. We can't work as per the
As-
clients or else we show them the previous season. And what happens is sometimes then we contact the designers and they're like, oh, we've discontinued
yeah.
so and so fabric and
Correct.
so all of these things happen. So brides and grooms, I would say it from all of us that if you're getting married, you need to see where at what time you're getting married and
Yes.
maybe choose the color theme accordingly, because if you have themes you have to not just make it easy for yourself, you have to make it easy for the people that are attending the wedding.
Yeah.
But we are quite open and clear with our clients. If suppose you're getting married next June and they're coming to us now, we'll tell them we do not suggest you to even look at it now.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell someone just for the heck of selling. I want them to be wearing something new, something
Yeah.
in trend. So we tell them if you are June,
Come
let's
to us in
start in
Feb.
December, let's start January.
Yeah.
Let's start from there that we can also show you something new,
Yeah.
something that hasn't clashed with our previous brides.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
we don't want people. We
Society is
spend.
small here.
Correct.
There's bound for people to go to India to pick up things and then from us, and then
Exactly.
you don't want the bride to be wearing the same thing for
Tie,
another
tie.
bride. It's 2 weeks
But that's
ago,
an
a week
interesting
after.
question, no? That could be.
Yeah.
It has happened.
It has.
It
And
has
I
happened.
feel bad actually if it happens
You're
because
spending
we are
money,
very clear. We
yeah.
tell them what you pick from us, we can control, we can help. But now if you go to India,
Yeah.
now everything is out there, right?
Yep.
And sometimes not out there, but what if you picked and you've clashed with someone, then it's not us to.
Yeah.
But anything from us, we are very, very particular.
Yeah. Okay. How do you balance the couple's personal style with the family expectations? Like, let's just say you have a daughter-in-law come in, but she has her own palette, she has her own thing, and then you have the sasuma, like, nahi, ye nahi pehen sakti, whatever.
This
Like,
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why we're laughing. Okay.
please tell me, yay!
It's definitely happened where like
I suggest.
Yeah.
This is what I suggest from experience that let the girls do the talking.
Yes.
Let them wear what they like. At the end of it, you're as a mother-in-law, you're spending the kind of money. If they are unhappy, there is just no point.
It's not justice to the amount you're spending. Yeah.
And I
you
feel
can give your suggestions.
Yes, yes.
That's fine. Give
Yeah.
your suggestions. Tell the bride that okay, you know, like for example, if it's a dolly, I
Yeah.
don't want you to wear dull colors.
Yeah.
Fine. You know, give minimal suggestions. That's good. But
it's best nowadays. Everybody is
best
educated enough.
Let
they know
them
so
decide
much.
what they want to
Yeah.
wear.
I've not had that kind of an experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I've also just been in,
Okay.
in the business for
Yeah.
6 years. I think prior to that, if I'm not wrong, that time it used to be a family shopping.
It is still a family
still,
shop.
yeah.
Really?
We have people coming in, mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws. We have, like when we sit for a bridal, we are just not sitting with the bride. Her mother is there, her mother-in-law is there. We have a whole family that we sit together.
So imagine the bride comes in and she's like, okay, I like this baby pink for my mandap. And then you know, like families, they have all these things like
Well, if you're a smart mother-in-law,
Pink.
let it be.
Yes.
That's what I suggest you. I have to say that I'm getting there now with my age. I mean, my sister is a mother-in-law, but I feel it's
Yeah.
a big let them do what they want, and you're there behind anyways. Like if they cannot talk,
Yeah.
we do the talking for them.
Yeah.
A lot of times we help
Yeah.
the moms and the mother-in-law because they might listen to us more, and it's normal, right?
Yeah.
A child will not listen to the mom or the mother-in-law. Listen
Absolutely.
to their other
Yeah.
people's suggestion. So we are there to make sure mother is happy, mother-in-law
We
is
bridge
happy.
the gap,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
We
Literally
bridge
in the
the
middle.
gap
Yeah.
and we tell them, okay,
Correct.
maybe this is. We try to explain
Yeah.
to them because sometimes uneasy conversations don't happen at the store.
Yes.
It happens
Yes,
It
at home.
happens behind the scene. It
And the eye
happens after
contact. The eye
calls,
contact.
Sometimes
eye
on the phone.
contact on the phone. So
Yeah.
you also have to be very
Yeah.
careful because we don't know the inner dynamics of the
Correct.
family, right?
Correct. You
Yes.
have to be
So
very
you don't want to
careful.
overstep.
Yes.
It's very sensitive
Absolutely,
here.
yeah.
Unlike in India, I've seen brides and do shopping. It's so open out there, but here, because our community is so small, there's so much dynamics happening between the family which we are not aware of. So we have to be very, very
Yes.
careful of what you say, how you say it. And unless you don't feel that you have that relationship there yet, it's very hard to
Yeah.
to give your opinions and suggestions.
That comes with time when you start
Yeah,
working with them.
the same person over and
oh,
over
yeah.
again.
And then it comes
then
with
you
time.
come,
Then
They start trusting
yeah.
us.
like sometimes my friends will walk in and I was like, "हाँ क्या चाहिए आज बोल तुझे क्या चाहिए?" So you develop that, but with some
Yeah.
people you'll be like, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Yeah, yeah.
Your tone,
It's who
your
you-
thing,
yeah.
it changes.
Your body language, everything
changes. You take it a
changes.
bit more casual, but this I feel like the business here is very relationship based.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all about who you connect with, and because the pricing is out there, it's
It's
the
so
Yeah.
open.
same.
Yeah,
It's so
it's open,
open.
yeah.
It's whoever you feel comfortable with, and whoever you feel like understands you and your style.
Correct.
And you kind of go with that person.
Yeah.
It's the same. There's so many wedding planners around,
Yeah.
correct?
Exactly.
And then whoever you feel comfortable with,
Yeah.
you go
You
with
go
them.
with that
For
one.
sure.
Yeah.
Like when I got married 10 years back, like I didn't even want to hire my friends. But then my friends were like, "How can you not hire?" It's like that. It's like whoever you're comfortable with,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
honestly the same in our business as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the most outrageous request that you've ever gotten from a bride or a groom?
Outrageous.
I don't think so. Nothing that we couldn't.
Anything.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back years. No. There's never been
There's never
anything.
been anything crazy that we couldn't have done.
I
Like at
think-
least I couldn't have
I
done.
think the people that you work with and the people who come to you, they know you also so well.
Yeah.
So it's actually sometimes when they say things, we don't even take it till that deep that, oh, it's friendship.
Okay.
So we don't take it serious.
No, I have had clients who have said some very funny things.
Like,
Like they've made fun about the prices, in the
Okay.
shop. Like they say
Okay.
stuff like that, and we try to explain it to them. And then they have passed comments, but we let it go.
obviously, yeah.
We let it go.
Yeah.
We're not there to, you walk in, you don't like it, It's fine.
There are always going to be people,
people
who
who
like or
like-
don't
Like,
like your
yes.
things,
Yeah.
and it just has
Yeah.
to be
And it's
okay.
fine.
That's
It's fine.
that's your choice.
Yeah.
Totally fine. We're happy to help. If you don't wanna, it's totally fine.
When
I'm
people,
sure.
when people walk in, we
Yeah,
tell them, if you know, we
yeah.
are sorry. I say, please, it's a shop.
Yeah.
You are allowed to come in and not buy. Like, look at
Yeah.
us when we are
Yeah.
walking at shops. We're not picking up everything from everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put yourself in
There,
somebody
yeah.
else's shoes. They are also shopping. They love it, they'll buy it. They don't like it, it's okay. There's always
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
time.
they're not
Yeah.
obligated.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Of
shop.
course.
Correct.
Exactly. Okay. Have you ever had to deal with last minute panic changes?
Mm,
No changes, but fittings.
Fittings,
Yeah, like
yes.
weight loss and
Yes.
weight
Oh, yeah.
gain and
Fit-
all.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed because they've already made up their mind, and we
Yeah.
along the line keep them posted with how things are going.
yeah.
So things don't change drastically otherwise.
So nobody has ever come like, oh, the outfit was not according to what I wanted and
Touch
stuff.
wood, no.
Can we change
We've not
it?
ever had anything as such.
Just mainly fitting
boring.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're not
Last
happy with
minute
the
deliveries have
neckline. They're
happened.
still feeling it a bit too high. You know,
Okay,
even though
so
they-
very
yeah,
minimal
very minimal
changes.
things. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't want a pom pom. I don't want the tassel.
Can
Like,
we remove the
yeah,
can? It
can-
feels a
yeah.
lot. But
Okay.
there really hasn't been anything. Nobody changes after.
Correct.
I'm telling you,
After they
after
made
you
up their
pay the
mind.
amount of money you pay,
Yeah.
it's done.
I mean,
And-
we also make sure we tell them that, you know, are you sure this
yeah.
is your outfit?
So I
you
always,
know,
especially
so-
with brides, when it's a bridal outfit, I always tell them that, okay, you know what, we're going ahead with it.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make any last minute changes, you can
Yeah.
let us know. I've had like a bride maybe increase the length of her sleeves or something like that. And if it's still in production, well, good. And if you can't, then
Yes.
there's nothing we can do about it, right?
Yes.
Because if the production has started, then even
Then you
they
have to
won't
stick
do
to
it.
it.
Then it's
Yeah.
done. But there has never been any crazy
And
demand or
Yeah.
been
And
a
I
last
think people
minute
understand
request.
it well too. That just
Yeah.
you like from a V neck, it just cannot come a round neck because
Yeah.
because the embroidery is already done, the khaka is done that
Yeah.
way. How do
Yeah.
you change a V to a round? I mean, everybody knows.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like now, I think it's easier to talk to people because they're more educated.
Oh,
they're
yes.
more like,
thanks to Instagram.
Instagram,
Correct.
I think there's more
Pinterest.
social media
Yeah.
and WhatsApp
It's social
has
media has
changed the entire
changed.
game. Like even
Yeah.
in COVID, I think you would agree. We were still, I think we did better business in COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
We did well because people couldn't travel. See, that's
Yeah.
so it was always better because
That
they
also
could
helped us
Okay.
pivot our whole work, our
Yeah.
whole
Correct.
everything.
The whole
That's
outlook
amazing.
changed in
Yeah.
COVID
Correct.
because where we were dealing with, different, and people couldn't go. So we also learned a lot.
Yes.
WhatsApp became the main tool. And you just
Zoom,
realized
yeah.
something that you literally don't need to go to India.
Exactly. Yeah,
I can
agree.
say that
Yes.
with
I agree.
experience,
correct.
with everything that we have dealt in COVID. And I can tell you today that no bride, no groom actually needs to go to
Yeah.
India. You can come in to any of our stores, let us know whatever you want, even the
Yeah.
designers that we don't stock or we've never even worked with,
Yeah.
we will get it for you.
Like I was, you
I'm
could
telling
say,
you, like-
a
like-
COVID bride. So
Yeah.
I've also experienced it. So I mean, okay, luckily we have that connection and we can talk to them,
Yeah.
directly and stuff. So I did majority everything from here. That I was like, hey, I want this, whatever. But I was like, okay, things were open. I could still go. I went to India, but I went for the chuk-chik things.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I went
Those
for the
so
chuk-chik.
much.
Okay, I went
That
for my
chuk-chik kills
jewelry.
me.
I went for other things. But
Even
I
jewelry.
visited those stores.
Even
I think you
jewelry,
got
I'm
to
saying.
eat. I think India is all about going to eat. We missed
We
all
ate
that.
so
We
much
only went to
at my
eat.
wedding
I
shopping.
literally ate so much that the manager at St. Regis Bombay looked at me, ma'am, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm having a food coma. Literally, I froze with the breakfast because I wanted to eat everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And I froze.
But I can tell you today that even with jewelry and all, you don't need to go. Why do you need to go to that hassle? Customs become strict. You can't bring in stuff. You can't
Yeah.
take in things. Why are you even going through that? I am telling you, in COVID, I had a bride who had never met. And she lives very much in Bangkok.
Okay. And you've
I-
not met her till today.
No, I've met her now. I did
Okay.
not meet her when we started her wedding shopping.
Oh.
She just came in through a recommendation, and everything happened on WhatsApp. And I had never even met her mom till 3 years after the wedding was done.
Wow. How did
And
that?
everything, this has been my experience, and I'm telling you today, I'm telling you, I never met the bride. She came in one time for just one fitting, at one of her main functions, and she came in, it was done, and she was out of my store in 10 minutes, and she was like, I was expecting that things would go wrong. And this is the bride I didn't even measure. I didn't measure her. She sent me the measurements from home. And if I felt something was odd, or the length didn't match, or the thing, something was odd, I would just tell her that, hey, babe, do this for me. And the measurements were in. And I'm telling you, I did met the bride one time, and she was very much in Bangkok. And we didn't have, the world had COVID. We didn't have that much COVID. And I'm telling you, I didn't meet her. We did the entire trousseau, and we did her mom's clothes, and we did her clothes. And I met the auntie much later. Until today, her
That's
mom has not
crazy.
stepped foot in my store. And I'm telling you, I just have to send her photographs. 3. She's like, Poonam, don't bombard me with too many. People call and they're like, okay, we had this occasion. What do you suggest? I want something like this. Do you have options? Do you have this? And that's it. It's done. That's why I tell you, what COVID made us realize is that you don't need to go to India. But I understand when families come in, they come in, like you said, the buas come in,
Correct, yeah.
this happens in a particular community of ours where like 5-6 members of the family come in, and then they're like,
I think they all want to enjoy the moment. So
because
that's why
they don't
come.
they don't go to India for work.
Yeah.
They just go for fun. But
Correct.
ultimately, they end up having so much fun that they actually forget about the clothes, and then they come back to Thailand. They're like, "Oh, we went, but we didn't actually end up
Not buying anything.
because a lot of people get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
They don't know where to start, and because
Yes.
time is so limited, they might go to one market today and they might make it to the other one, and by the time they think about it,
Plus, you're
they don't-
rushing yourself. You're like, oh, I'm there. I have to buy. But
Yeah,
that's not
but
the
that's
case.
not the
That's why I
case.
tell
You
my
don't
clients,
need
don't
that.
and I have people who've brought double because of that.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
I don't
brought
like my
something, but now I
outfit.
don't like it
Yeah,
anymore.
I came back, I didn't like
I didn't
it,
like
you
it
know,
anymore.
what
I
do you
need another
suggest?
outfit for such
Yeah.
and so function.
yeah.
So we also tell them now go look. It's not about you can't buy. If you love it, please go ahead and buy it. We don't stop you. But if you don't love it, don't push yourself.
Just because you've gone there,
correct.
don't
Yeah.
push it.
Yeah.
Go enjoy, drink, eat.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't know if I'm
yeah.
right, but like, I hope. People now, I think they realize like, we are bringing everything to your doorstep.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to spend 30,000 baht on flights and going
Yeah.
anywhere. Because, like, I tell a lot of my family members, like, because recently we had a wedding in the family. They all went to India. They came back all empty handed. Some of them got from you, some of them even got from you. And I'm like, see, you didn't have to go there. And they were so disappointed. So,
Can
yeah.
I tell you when I do a calculation for them to be very like
Same
okay,
here.
Yeah.
you're going, your ticket, either it's a business class, economy class, okay, whatsoever.
Whatever.
Let's base it
Yeah.
20,000.
Yeah.
You stay in a good hotel. You need to eat.
Yeah.
You need a car.
You need
Yeah.
a driver.
You need a driver. You need to move around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you want to go out for night for dinner. Then you spend.
Yeah.
Calculate the expenditure that you have done. Okay, if you have excess, you want to go on, that's fine. But it's also a sum of money that you could also use it for literally 2 outfits.
Yeah.
2, 3, yeah. I'm just putting
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
point if you want to think about utilizing your money well.
But I also feel this happens
100%.
with families who have a budget that they want to live up to, but they also want to go to India. They feel they feel that there are not enough options here, but they need to come in to consult one time to see what we can offer them, how much we can save them.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have this misconception that we are big multi-designer stores and we only deal with very big designers. And I can say that for myself that that's not true. We have designers of all ranges.
Yes, we do.
We can work from Chandni Chowk to all the way to, your big designers like Manish and Sabya.
Yeah.
And a lot of people come to us, so we're looking for something like Sabya, but we don't want to pay like Sabya. Yeah. So then we also work with in-house boutique designers who are willing to make something similar. I would never copy, but I would say something similar. You can get inspired by the look.
Yeah,
But your
absolutely.
fabric is never going to be the same. The
But
embroidery is never going to
but
be
that's
the same.
something a very like we take under like we as our
Yeah.
store we take that very serious and we
Yeah.
don't like to do like something that what if I have to make a copy of a Sabya or a copy of this,
Sorry,
I tell them
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't move that way at all because I better be real and be straight to what I do than just want to get the business.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
We'll show them
Yeah, the word is
designers
yeah.
that fit into that
Correct.
category
Correct,
of that
yeah.
particular design and
Correct.
in the budget that
Yeah.
they're looking
This
for.
But there's
So
also a
much.
drawback because what happens is when you take on jobs like this, suppose you take on a job like this where you try to do something similar to what Sabya or Manish is. Problem is it never comes out the same,
It
and you
will
end up
never.
disappointing
It
the
will
client.
never.
I always tell them it's never going to be the same. You're
Correct.
never going to be happy. Rather look for something
Yes.
similar. Rather look for something similar.
There's so many
and
good
so many of the
designers.
brides I've seen it. They've come to the store, and they have actually ended up wearing what they had shown me, but made it on their own.
Okay.
And,
Right.
And
It just
it just didn't even. Like,
Yeah.
I look at the photograph and I'm like, it's not even anywhere
near
near it.
Yeah.
See, but then that comes to the point we respect what
What
it's
they
their
want to
choice
wear,
at the
yeah.
end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, as a person, because we're so experienced that if we look from far,
Yeah.
we'll know it.
We'll know.
Yeah.
We'll know it.
We
like,
can tell what is stitched,
Yeah, I mean, you
what is
guys have
bought.
the eye for
Yes.
it and all.
We'll know
yeah,
from the
yeah,
cut, from the embroidery,
absolutely.
that
Yeah.
how real it is.
Yes.
But at the end of it, it's their choice.
Yeah.
And that right there is the beautiful chaos behind creating wedding outfits, where inspiration meets tradition and dreams meet deadlines. We've talked sketches, fabrics, mood boards, and Pinterest boards gone wild. But don't go anywhere because part 2 is where it gets real. We're diving into the drama behind the fittings, maybe a bit about the in laws with opinions, the impossible body transformation, which I think we already mentioned a bit in this episode, and of course, the race against time. Because you know what, designing the dream is one thing, delivering it under pressure, that's another. We'll get back right after this and hope to see you tuning in again next week on the second part of this episode. This is Amanpreet Kalra, your host, and this is Aman's Unfiltered, the very special mini series, The Wedding Edition.